Who do you identify yourself as being? Now, everyone has a few different identities, or even many different identities that they identify with. For example, you might identify yourself as a funny person. You might be known as a class clown in your youth. You've grown up being told that you're funny, which makes you more likely to say jokes, which makes you more likely to look for opportunities to be funny, which at the end of the day makes you a funnier person, generally speaking. You may identify with being a smoker. You know, you've been a smoker for many years. Smoking's what you do. All of your friends are smokers. You have no interest in quitting smoking. That might be who you identify with. Now, these identities determine your behavior. Who you identify with being will influence how you act, the actions you take, the people you hang around with. So this can work for you or it can work against you, depending on your goals. So for example, if you have been an overweight person most of your life, if you have been a fat person most of your life, your friends probably referred to you as the fat person of the group, maybe not that directly, but in implying, you know, your parents may have referred to you, oh, this is the fat kid, you know, not in those words exactly once again, but implying, oh, here's so-and-so, they're the smart one. Here's so-and-so, they're the athletic one. Oh, here's so-and-so, they're, you know, they're a bit bigger, but they're, you know, they focus on, they're the funny one. You know, it could be as simple as that. These identities, especially if you're looking to lose weight, especially if you're looking to be healthy and keep weight off long term, this is a key. If you want to keep the weight off long term, you're going to have to identify as being a healthy person, or as being a fit person, or as being a lean person. You're going to have to identify with being that person, because if you don't, if you still see yourself as a fat person and you start losing weight, you may lose weight. But your mindsets, the way you think, the behaviors that you will revert back to will ultimately be that of a fat person. Until you change your identity, you will always come back to being a fat person, which means no matter how much weight you lose, you will probably engage in behaviors that reinforce being a fat person. Now, it's a lot easier said than done to be like, change your identity. You know, you've identified as this person for your whole life pretty much. You've probably been, since a young age, you've probably identified as being the fat person or being the funny person or being whatever it is. So one thing that I recommend, and this is coming from, you know, the book, The Secret. Now, that book, I don't agree with everything in it, but there's one thing that I think is really beneficial that you can take from this book. And that is, before you become, say for example, before you become a lean person, you have to align all of your thoughts and actions and identity with being a fit person. So for example, when you do exercise, don't think of it as, oh, I'm doing this to lose weight, I'm doing this is a chore. Think of it as, okay, I am a fit person. Exercise is what I do. Exercise is something I do regularly. That's just what a fit person does. That's what a lean person does. Same with eating healthy foods. Align all of your thoughts, behaviors, and actions. I'm eating this highly nutritious, tasty, beautiful chicken salad because I'm a healthy person, I'm a lean person, I'm a beautiful person, and this is what someone who identifies as a healthy person does. Now, this is a little bit of fake it till you make it mentality at first, but until you truly believe that you are a healthy person, you identify with being a healthy person, and until you reject or kill off the identity of being a fat person, you will never become a lean person. You will forever be a fat person. So keep that in mind when you're going through your own lifestyle weight loss journey. You need to not only change your behaviors, but you need to change your identity. And here's the thing, when you do change your identity, the behaviors come naturally. Because if you identify as a healthy person, you behave as a healthy person. Kill off your identity, guys. Kill off the identities that aren't of any benefit to you. Be reborn, as corny as that sounds, as the identity of a person you want to be. Peace.